Gonder, in the northwest highlands of Ethiopia, has a population of 452 horses. Gonder is the regional capital and market town, and the Gharry horses provide an essential service that power the town. The Gharry is a two-wheeled, horse-drawn vehicle. They convey people and goods all over the town, and at a price that the local people can afford. Most drivers have two horses. The day is divided into two shifts, from about 6 till 12 for the morning horse, and from about 1 till 7 for the evening horse. The horses very rarely have a day off. Most drivers belong to the Gharry Horse Association. From the beginning, the project worked with and through the association. It was their willingness for change and our subsequent cooperation that was the reason we achieved so much in 3 months. The drivers depend on the horses for their livelihood, and they knew that any improvement we could achieve in the condition of their horses would be of benefit to them and their families. We began by looking at management. In the stable, many horses are tethered and unable to move freely or lie down. There is often no water, floors are uneven, and flies are a constant irritation. Feed troughs are often dirty, and the feed itself is full of stones and dirt, and simply doesn't provide the energy the horses need for their daily work. Sores, lameness, and eye injury are common, and the drivers don't have the money or access to vets or the higher quality feed that the horses require. Tasfai and Belai, both drivers, became the two stable trainers. They visit stables and train the owners on how to improve the basic management of the horses. They focus on providing clean water and feed, cleaning and repairing stables, controlling ectoparasites and deworming. We've also made sure to include women in the training, as they are usually responsible for the horses' care. The drivers in Gonder don't deworm their horses. Modern pharmaceuticals are far too expensive and often unavailable. Neither do they use local remedies. However, some local people, when we talk to them, knew of local herbs and spices that are cheap and have been used traditionally for deworming. So we began testing these. We also began teaching basic wound control and hygiene. We used honey and garlic on wounds. They are cheap, easily available, and very effective. This fistulous withers healed steadily when treated with honey. The garlic also helps to repel flies from the wound.
He's a good boy. Dinku. Dinku. Marale. Dinku bit. Ale?
Another treatment we used was the powdered leaf of the neem tree mixed with oil to treat mange. Freshly cut twigs provided the most hygienic way of application. We solved the feed problem by signing a contract with the local brewery Dashin. Luckily, the manager supports local direct action projects and so agreed to help. The brewery agreed to provide 3 different energy-rich byproducts exclusively to the Gharry Horse Association and on very favourable terms. 2 byproducts, Gulliver and broken cereals, are both different forms of broken barley from the cleaning process. They are excellent feeds and are being sold in the market at half the current rate to the drivers. A small profit margin is added and ploughed back into buying more feed and paying for transport. Brewers' grains are another excellent energy feed that are now being delivered twice a week to the town. The brewery provides them free. All the Gharry Horse Association must pay is the transport. The Gharry Horse Association has organised a rota, and drivers, according to district, come to pick up the grains. The grains can be dried on pieces of plastic to prolong their storage life.